Competition is what brings the best out of everyone. If you're a man and you're afraid of competition, you really need to reevaluate the way you think things. All right, I could be rude and say you're a bitch, because I mean there is some truth to that. Not to say that I'm the toughest dude in the world, because there was a point where I didn't, I was afraid of the word competition. I was afraid of being put in a position where I had to beat someone, and whatnot. But it brings the best out of you and your competitor when done right. I'll give you an example before I give a real life one. Wrestling. I've always been a big fan of wrestling, and anyone could tell you the best era of professional wrestling was during the Attitude Era. And the reason why that was is because there was more than one promotion. Right? It wasn't just WWE. There was WCW. There was ECW. These promotions, mainly WCW and WWF at the time. Now they're WWE. They were competing, and WCW was beating them at one point. So WWF had to step up. They had to. They literally had to. Otherwise, they were going to get crushed. Otherwise, they would have went out of business. I mean, look at what happened to WCW. Anyone tells you WCW nowadays, you think of Woman Crush Wednesday. You don't think of World Championship Wrestling. They're gone. But that's a whole nother story. But the Attitude Era was born because of competition, which, again, you ask any big wrestling fan, they'll tell you the Attitude Era was the best era of wrestling ever. Even right now, well, I don't know about right now, but what the fuck would you even call this? The 2023 to 2025 era of wrestling, there's competition. It's not just WWE now. There's AEW. Two promotions. They're both competing. Some people say that they aren't competition. They are. They're both doing the same thing. Different styles, but they're both professional wrestling sports entertainment companies. And naturally, that's competition. That brings the best out of you. It brings the best out of the people in that competition. It is crucial. It is crucial to understand that you have to compete. You have to. There's no choice. All right. Choosing to not compete is automatic failure. Automatic failure. Now, obviously, don't compete in fucking stupid things. Like, don't compete with your friends about, I don't know, who has the biggest dick. Like, what are you even going to do? What are you even going to do if you don't? Stretch it? You know what I mean? Like it's obviously, I don't mean you got to compete in every last minute detail, every last area of your life. But in a lot of instances, you have to. You're in a competition, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. At my job, there's 3 locations, and it was a slow day today, right? And I was at one of the 3 by myself. There were 2 people at the other one, which tends to be the busiest one, and then there was one guy at the 3rd location. I ended up making the most sales. I just barely beat one of the other locations, and then the 3rd one was down by like $300. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I felt very proud of myself, and we're all in the same company, so it's not like I'm spiting anyone. No, it's nothing but love and respect for all of them, bro. I have a great team, love every single one of them, but I want to be the one on top. I want to be the one with the most sales. I want to be the one who's crushing it. I want to be the one who's number one. I want to be it, and it's nothing personal. I'm not gonna go to bed thinking, yeah, fuck these guys, fuck them. I'm not gonna go to bed thinking that, but I want to be number one. That's just simply what it is. All right, I don't want to be number 2. I don't want to be number 3, and I damn sure don't want to be the number. I don't know, the last one. I don't want to be at the bottom of the list. I want to be number 1. I want to be number 1, and I have to be number 1. It's a fucking necessity. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. And that's why I'm grateful that there's 3 locations, because whether we realize it or not, we are competing. Yes, we're the same company, and at the end of the day, all the money goes to the same place. But I just feel great. I just feel great to be the one with the most sales. And even though, because I beat one of them barely by like $100, or no, excuse me, 1 or 2. I actually don't remember, but I beat them. That's the fucking point. I beat them, and I was there mainly by myself. Like, one of the guys would come and cover me when I had to use the bathroom and whatnot. But it felt great. And it's not just in this instance, it's in life in general. You know, you're competing whether you realize it or not. And you just have to understand to embrace it. Will you always win? I can't guarantee that. I'm not going to say yes, and I'm not going to say no. I just can't guarantee it. You know, things happen, things change. There could be a miracle that's towards you. There could be a miracle that's against you. But you have to go in with the mindset of, I'm going to win. I'm going to come out number one. Even if you don't, at least go in with the intent. At least try to do it. Do what the fuck you gotta do to come out number one. Do what the fuck you have to do. All right, you have to do some shit you didn't think you were gonna have to do. Obviously within reason. All right, don't go join ISIS, but do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. And even if you don't come out number one, even if you don't win, at least you can go to bed knowing that you tried. All right, that's all I gotta say. Peace.